Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? So, if this happens to be your first time here, you're tuned into my channel for the first time, you like what you see, you like listening to me talk and review movies and do reactions, well, you came to the right place. I'm not sure how you discovered my channel, but I'm happy you did. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me spread this channel out to the masses. And of course motivates me to provide you guys with more stuff to watch. So, what are we doing here? Well, I'm going to react to Sleep Token. I don't know why I dragged that out. I'm going to react to Sleep Token. I did a song from them before, and you know what? I'm still trying to wrap my head around them. They're like the metal version of Ghost. So Ghost is a, I guess like a rock band, gothy, in a sense, who kind of like hide their identity. They're just, shrouded like in mystery and mystique. That's like the whole catch to their, their personality. A lot like Sleep Token, actually. I don't know much about them. I know they're UK based. I know they kind of just started coming on the scene not that long ago. Maybe sooner, maybe further back. I'm really not sure. I don't really deep dive too much into them. I do appreciate, the music they put out. I think their songs are very complex. They are talented. It's heavy, it's melodic, it's just this weird mix of different genres and subgenres in metal and rock, and somehow they make it work. They have a legion of fans, a lot of followers, and a very weird, mystic kind of way about them. It's really hard to kind of put them in a box and describe them, and that's really all I could get. So we're going to listen to them again, and I'm going to tell you my 2 cents. This one's called The Summoning, and yeah, I'm curious, because their songs are like, even the videos are like just out there. So if anything, it's entertaining nonetheless. Alright guys, well, let me stop yapping. We're going to cue this video up and we're going to react to it together. Alright? Okay, let's do this. Once again, this is Sleep Token with The Summoning. I like the title. Alright, so right off the bat, this reminds me of a little bit, Tool. Right off the bat, just boom, popped in my head. Even like the kind of the style of singing. He doesn't sound like, the singer of Tool. But it has that same, a Tool song when you hear it. It's very mathematical, if that makes sense. It's very plotted out. It's very just filled with layers, and it's just kind of builds on top of each other. Tool songs are complex in that regard. I'm not saying the riffs are like calculus, but they're the songs are just unique in that manner. That's what put Tool on the map. Now with this song in particular, yeah, I quickly got that image of a Tool song. I can't really compare, what song from Tool, but it just, like I said, in the style of Tool. Yeah, I mean, was not expecting that, actually. I mean, actually, I don't know. But that's why I'm here. I don't know what to expect from Sleep Token. They're like a phenomenon that just kind of happened, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like the detective in a unsolved mystery, trying to figure out, okay, why did this happen? Who are the players? And what occurred? But yeah, so far, not a bad start. I like it. Video, I assume this is the extent of the video. It could be more. I don't know. We're all about the music here anyway. But what it reminds me of, actually? There's a video game. It's kind of popular. Warhammer 40K. I don't even know how to describe it, but there's like mech suits, kind of. Or like, genetically modified soldiers that are like in these like, machine war suits. And that kind of reminds me of that. Interesting choice. Where's this going? Alright, I probably should have pulled up the lyrics or something. You know what? I'm gonna leave that to you guys. Let me know what the song's about. Is there a meaning to their songs? What's going on? Fill me in the comments below. Alright, let's keep going. I also like the tone, too. The way they're... it's clearly down-tuned. Actually, I'm not sure what tuning it is, but it has a very, very nice, like, chuggy riff to it, The lowest I ever played on my guitar was, like, drop C. Especially when it comes to, like, playing, like, metalcore bands or, in that vein, like, I don't know, As I Lay Dying or whatever. I think that's what they tune. They tune, like, in drop C or something. Anyway, I'm not sure what the tuning is, but it sounds awesome. And also, that was like a sweet mid solo. Was that the bridge or what? I don't know. I'm lost. This song's kind of like all over the place. And I'm only 3 minutes in for a 6-minute song, so complex. So we'll give it that. It's not Mudvayne, complex, but it is way different. Nothing like I'm trying to compare it to someone. Like recently, I've been listening to Bad Omen. But even them, their songs have a kind of a pattern, not too linear, but just, it's easy to follow them. Like, we got a hardcore breakdown. We got this, it sounded like a jazz infused metal solo. Like, Megadeth, actually. Not say it sounded like, but I know Megadeth has been called jazz metal because their style is kind of like stop and go, kind of like chaotic, just like jazz music. That's the kind of feeling, the vibe I got. Interesting too, definitely. So like when you get a video game and it has like multiple endings or different trophies you could get, different levels of complexity. That's kind of like with Sleep Token. There's replay value in their music because maybe you listen to the same song again, like a day or two ago, you could hear something maybe you didn't pick up. That's why I'm trying to like figure out what's going on here. Like I feel like I heard a piano in there too. So I think I mentioned before that they all are pretty talented. All pretty cryptic too. But yeah, I guess that just kind of adds. You gotta have something, something to stand out. Even though masks and certain outfits on stage, yes, it's been done before a lot, but that kind of adds to the stage presence, right? After all, when you're playing live, you're putting on a show, and you want something to leave an impression on the audience. Not just your skill at playing whatever instrument it is or your vocals, how you come off. Some bands don't care. Some bands, all they need is just being really good at what they do. But it's like amping up your style. Change it up a little bit. Maybe you buy a suit or something. Start wearing that when you go out. People look at you different. And in this case, Sleep Token have a stage presence, not just how they play, which could be off-putting to some, but maybe catch someone's ear and be like, oh, what's this about? It's interesting, it's different. And also how they look. They look not your typical metal band. They have that's the edge. And like I said, you kind of need that today. So far so good. I like it. It's weird. It's different, and I do like weird. So I just kind of see what the hype is about. I mean, am I going to go out and buy a deluxe album from them? Probably not. Who buys albums? I do sometimes. I do understand why they have the following they do. It makes complete sense. All right, let's keep going.
I didn't wish that I could be your
Okay, what's going on here? It doesn't even sound like the same song anymore. This is wild, guys. This is like popping like a warhead. You know, like those little sour candies, right? And like the stages of it. It's really sour, semi-sweet, sour, more sour, and then it goes sweet, and then it dissolves. This is like, you know, peeling off layers to get to like, the candy part of a jawbreaker. Very, very strange, man. What is going on? And you know what's funny? I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend I know Frank Zappa, the music. I did maybe like one reaction, and I can't even wrap my head around that. But people love the guy. This part right here in particular kind of reminds me of that just a little bit because it's so off-putting. It started kind of chaotic, tapered off a little bit, and now it's this funky jazz, blues, rock kind of vibe going on here. You know, has a little bit of soul to it, which I like. It's pretty incredible too. Did see that coming. Man. Sleep Token. Apparently I've been sleeping on them, because I would have never expected this. And I'm not trying to, kiss ass here or nothing. I'm generally interested. It's different. Like I said, this is song number 2 for me. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should listen to a little bit more. Really kind of like check them out. Try to wrap my head around it somehow. Figure them out. It's like a puzzle box. It's so many ways to kind of, figure out this complex, piece here. Well, I mean, look, they wrote the song, so they knew what they were doing. Yeah, it's wild choice of direction with the music. It's chaotic, but it's controlled chaos, if that makes sense. And I guess that's what kind of draws people in because it has that factor of being different. They look drastically different. And like I said, they have that shroud of mystery about them, which, those are all wins, especially in such a crowded market. When you have something like that, that gives you the edge a little bit. So that's definitely a win-win situation for them. All right, well, we got a little bit left. Let's finish it, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right? Wow. How are you supposed to follow that, right? So, yeah, it kind of checked all the boxes for me. Complex, different. Like I said, I'm not going to brag and saying, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I ever heard. But it does kind of make you scratch your head and go, what is going on here, And I like that. When you're different, when you kind of separate yourself from the masses, it shows. And this is it right here. Wild song, man. I don't even know how to explain it, really, how to break it down. It's different. Like I said, I like it. It's complex. I don't think I'm ready for it, to be honest with you. It doesn't, the patterns are kind of all over the place. But like I said, you need those things to kind of, give you that edge to like survive in such a competitive music industry. I love the incorporation of all these elements. That jazz, that bluesy soul, the metal, the rock, just fusing all that together, and you get Sleep Token. So, yeah, definitely will be checking out another song. If you have one you want to recommend me, leave it in the comments. I'll check it out, guys. Once again, that was Sleep Token with The Summoning. Very, very interesting song. All over the place, but definitely kind of kept me focused, that's for sure. I liked it. It's just, it's different. Nothing, nothing I really came across in this kind of genre anyway. Because at face value, They just scream metal, and just maybe like industrial metal or something, you know, synthy, with which whoever's doing the keys, or if that's programmed in, that's awesome. You know, I love synthesizers. So whoever's doing the cues, the keyboard, awesome. And the rest of the band, just talented for, you know, orchestrating the music like they did. You know, you got to give credit where credit's due, right? All right, guys. Look, if you made this far in the video and you liked it, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my friends, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.